Hello and welcome to Lisa's Craft Station and my first D-Day. Hope everybody's having something nice for lunch. All I've got is a cup of coffee.
Cup of tea.
So, first things first, I'll start off and introduce you to my co-host for today, which is my other half, Karl from Making Models.
Hello.
So I'm not going to mess about asking how you are because I know how you are.
Yeah.
So we have 5 people watching. Thank you very much. That's a great start. And we have Nat from Dexter's Crafters joining us. Hi, Nat.
Hi, Nat.
And hi to Connor and Paige as well, who I believe are watching.
Hi, Connor. Hi, Paige.
If there's anybody else watching and hasn't said hi in chat, please do, so we know you're there.
Don't be shy. Say hi. So what are we doing today?
So what we're doing today is diamond art. That's what it's all going to be about each week. Hubby and I chose I suppose a pair of diamond art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that once they're all, we can do them together and it looks nice together. And when they're finished and framed, they'll also be able to go up on the wall together. And they are dragons. I suppose in a way a bit of a Game of Thrones theme, fire and ice. Because we're both big Game of Thrones fans.
Well, and the book.
I've never actually read the book, so there you go. So I thought, well, I'll go for the ice one because I'm the calmer one of the pair.
Uh-huh. I concur. Sorry.
So what I was thinking first is, before we go straight into it, for anybody who's watching who's not actually done diamond art before.
Me? I've never done it before either.
hubby as well. We'll start off by showing what's actually in the pack. Obviously, we've unpacked it all to try and reduce the amount of
Crinkle.
So basically, what you get is you get your canvas.
Oh, just to interrupt you, we've been joined by Mrs. Jacqueline Stevens.
Oh, hi, Jacqueline. Thank you for coming along.
And the model making trucker has also joined us.
Ooh.
Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Stephen. Is Kevin there, Jacqueline? Or is he busy in his shed? Anyway, I'm interrupting you. Carry on.
Oh, have you kicked him into the shed already, Jacqueline? Oh, no.
It might not be.
So, anyway, without further ado, I've lost the plot now. So, in the pack, you get your canvas with your picture on it. And it is actually canvas, which when I got my first one, which was I was looking about 2/3 of the way through, I was quite surprised. I expected it to be like a cardboard or something.
I thought it was just paper, the ones I've seen. It looks just like paper, but yeah, it's quite surprising.
Yeah, so it is. It's quite a good sturdy canvas, so great. If you peel the plastic back, you will find the picture is tacky, and that's where the diamond drills actually stick to.
Drills?
So I pinched this idea off the good Jacqueline. I spotted her doing one of her diamond dot pieces and using blue tack to hold back the sticky, because you do find that once you let go of this plastic, it automatically springs back.
Flops all over the place.
So the blue tack is handy for keeping that out of the way. Yes, Lewis, please give me a thumbs up. I need all the thumbs up I can get. 2 thumbs fresh. So also in the pack, you get a little pack like this, which is your little plastic drill pen, a tray for keeping all your diamonds in that you're using, and a little square of wax. Now I haven't opened this because obviously I'm going to just carry on with what I'm using already. But that's how it will come in your pack. So here's mine. And my posh pen. And hubby's pinched one of my posh pens as well.
This is the pen you get by default. It does exactly the same thing.
One thing I found though is they're not the nicest thing to hold on to.
No, it's almost like a straw. I might actually demolish this and use it for making cobblestones.
Oh.
Anyway, that's a different thing.
Well, you never know. One week, dear, we might do away with the diamond dot and you can show me how to make scale models.
Okay. So I got my nice shiny blue one. They're awful posh.
They are a lot easier to hold on to and they're not expensive either. There was a pack of 6 off Amazon. And I think I've seen Jacqueline with something similar last week.
I think Jacqueline's a glass, aren't they, Jacqueline? I'm not sure. I think.
So, anyway, the other thing you get obviously in the pack are the diamonds. Contrary to belief, they're not actual real diamonds.
Or drills.
Or drills. They are little resin or plastic and they are shaped in such a way so that they catch the light and sparkle like diamonds.
Ah, okay.
over the weeks, I will be finding out some fun facts about diamond art and hopefully share some of those with everybody.
Cool.
But today, I thought I'd do a little bit of a competition.
Ooh.
So anyone that's on, you can see in the title, next to D-Day, there's actually a question. The question is, who first said diamonds are a girl best friend? So, by all means, go and Google it if you need to. But the first person with the correct answer in chat will win a little wish bracelet from me. We upload to the camera. And one of my stickers. And if hubby's got any spare, then I might even actually pop.
Yeah, I've got some spare ones.
And
Not that anybody wants mine.
making models in there as well.
So Connor's saying it's a good idea with the straw, I think, to make some cobblestones. And Lewis is saying, diamond art, fun fact, it's costing me too much and taking room up on my walls for my models.
Oh, he's also had a guest there, Lewis with Marilyn Monroe, and Nat is saying Carol Channing. Okay, guess is coming in.
Who's Carol Channing?
Another old actress.
All right, okay.
Who predates Marilyn Monroe, I believe.
Right, okay.
Just having
Cool.
a sip of my coffee.
Oh, we got some tubs as well, haven't we? Nice cheap tubs from, where was it?
Oh, yes, these were a bargain from Home Bargains.
See what we did there.
And they're absolutely ideal. They're not huge. And until you can afford a proper diamond art storage thing,
these will do quite nicely. Yes.
They're absolutely, what I've done with my owl one is I've just literally tipped the packet into there and
Well, I'm
cut
going to
off
do right
the
now.
number and sellotape the number to the top of the lid. Excuse me.
Nope.
And then it tells you where they are. So this is good. Now for the fun bit. Let's. Oh, hi Sarah J. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Sarah. Oh, there's loads of them.
Oh, there we go. Right,
Okay.
so I'll be starting off.
Oof.
I've had a look. As you can see, down here, they're all pretty much the same colour. So I'm starting off with number 4. It's not COVID on it, it's just a dry throat. I get ever so dry when I do this. And this is something I've never done before. So, yeah. Karl's a pro, so he's fine.
For what? Pro
Doing
what?
these live like this.
Oh. I wouldn't go that far. There you go.
Well,
That's saying, just a bit of advice, the range also has good storage for diamond art drills. So we'll have to have a look.
well, hopefully. I know there's a big range in Aberdeen.
All right.
So it's up by where the big Cine World is.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully that'll be opening up again soon. We can go up and have a look. You never know, they might do the range actually do diamond art as well, because then we can just, perhaps not a good idea going then.
No.
Second thoughts, perhaps not a good idea. We might end up spending too much.
Oh, is it near Hobbycraft?
Near Hobbycraft?
Yeah, the range.
No.
Other end.
Or in Aberdeen, it's, can't you remember where the big Cine World is?
Yes, that's why I'm asking.
just up past the harbour, the other side, the other industrial estate on
Right.
the beach,
Yes.
where that cinema is. And Cordona's.
Oh, no. I've got it.
You know where they are. Yes, Jacqueline. Yeah, AliExpress is starting to get quite
Starting
a
to look
list
very
on
dangerous. That's what it's starting to do.
Yes, very dangerous.
There we go. Right, that's my first colour out, I think, and then a tub. What are you sticking them to the lids with, dear?
Sellotape, dear.
Okay, thank you, dear.
Do you want the sellotape, dear? I can pass it to you.
I'm all right at the minute.
Okay, so you're not going to be using too many colours anyway, are you?
No, because it's mostly black.
Right, let's have a go.
Right,
then.
so what do we do then? Go on, you're supposed to be instructing me here. So pour some in here.
So you stab your wax.
We've done that. We did that before the show, didn't we?
Yeah, I showed you how to do that. Right, so you just tip a few. Don't overload it. Because otherwise, if you get spillage, they're a pain to pick up.
Right. So just pour some of these into here.
You know what, Nat? I want to see you and Lewis doing this. Lewis having a go at Diamond Art.
Lewis has done it. Lewis has done one.
Oh, speaking, I haven't seen that.
Oh, there you go. Lewis is saying there's some men kits on AliExpress and paper models. So we'll have to take a look then. There we go.
Okay.
So just peel this back now, yeah?
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to wait until next month anyway, because Karl's just spent our savings on an upgrade for his computer. So.
Right, okay. So.
Oh, you're still off sick? Yeah. They're still sorting your meds out, aren't they, Jacqueline? How are you feeling today? I hope it's not too painful today.
There you go, done my first one. That's it, I've had enough.
So, right. I've gone for the letter R. So as you can see down the side here, it's all
what
sticky.
number have you gone for?
We've got 18 different colours, and you've got symbols on here, and each symbol is the number that represents. Sorry for crackling. The numbers on the packets.
Mm-hmm.
So you choose what colour you're going for. So I'm going for R, which represents number 4. So the light's not brilliant on this. Sorry, can't. There we go. Oh, it's zoomed in. There we go. Woohoo! Magic. So then just give them a bit of a shake. Make sure they're the right way up. And you just literally stab it.
And dab it.
And dab it.
All right. Okay.
And then you just
rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Nat's pot. And now he refuses to do another. Why? Then again, when Karl's finished this one, he might refuse to finish another.
I don't know. I can see this being quite therapeutic.
It is. It's quite calming. On the most part, it's quite calming.
So you're going to show us your owl one?
I can show you owl one, yes.
Yeah.
Then a bit later.
Have a look at that in a bit.
I'll be going through the group a bit later anyway, to show everybody's work. Because
yeah, some pretty cool stuff been going on the group.
There's some really excellent sewers.
Not just sewers, it's like creators there as well, like the signposts with the shed on it and all that. Some really good stuff.
Very clever lady has been playing about with wood and keys and nuts and bolts. So yes, I'll definitely show that off a bit later.
And plenty diamond art, of course.
Jacqueline's big picture is really coming along. Can't wait till that's finished. Oh,
What?
hi, Grace Models.
Hello, Chris. How you doing?
Hi, Chris. Yes, we were told last week about your little accident.
Well, that was a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
I didn't actually get to see it myself.
I did. Sorry.
Karl probably did, yeah. He probably had a good laugh.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I would say I had a good laugh. I had a giggle. But then it's like, you realise the pain of like, oh, yeah, that's actually probably not that funny.
But I did like the picture you were doing.
Yeah, I need to have a look for some Star Wars ones. They look pretty cool, like. There's one on there.
So is anybody else wanting to have a guess at the question? The answer to the question? Who first said diamonds are a girl's best friend?
I'm going to guess some marketing man. Okay.
Oh, I think I need to top up my wax. You don't want to pick up. I topped up Karl's pen, showed him how to do it, and didn't do mine. That's clever, isn't it?
Oh, Sarah Jane's saying she just sent some pictures to Nat. Some kit she's going to be doing soon.
Ooh.
Yeah, Chris says he's just visiting. Good to see you here, Chris. Thank you
Thanks
for coming along.
By. Give me a thumbs up before you leave, please.
Cheeky. If you don't, she will find you.
My mum always said, if you don't ask, you don't get.
Very true.
She was a very wise lady. I must admit, this is the sort of thing that she would absolutely love.
Buy a dog, they said. It'd be fun, they said.
So what sort of kits are these, Sarah Jane? You said you were getting yourself a couple of wooden ones, steampunk, on Friday. Is this what you're referring to? Oh, Lewis, come on.
What's he saying? Good luck. May the odds be forever in your favour. Okay.
I'm sure he loves you really, Nat.
He's giving him ammunition. Stop. So.
Right.
So what's the average amount of time one of these takes, you think?
It depends. If your name is Ross, about a week. Or one this size, about 3 days. But I think it all depends on you, your pace.
And how accurate you are at dabbing.
Yeah. Well, if Jacqueline and I think Nat as well turn to the square drills, and apparently they're supposed to be better than the round ones.
I can imagine, because I can imagine they slot together better.
Yeah, once you've got the first couple of rows done, then it's a lot easier. But so let's see. Sarah Jane's replied, a couple of wooden kits to do when in hospital. Sounds cool. Can't wait to see them finished. And Jacqueline's saying, Kev says every time Lisa orders a diamond art, that means you can order a model kit. Okay.
No, my stash would be immense.
You haven't seen the cupboard. I've got about 4 diamond art kits. Karl's got about 20 plus models still in the cupboard that he hasn't even touched for years.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. The first, right. I don't know whether he's ever said this, but a few years ago, before he started actually building models again, our eldest for Christmas bought him what was it? An X-wing or a Y-wing?
Bandai 148 scale X-wing. It's a collector's item. You don't build things like that.
He still hasn't built it. What he said was we popped over to Hobbycraft in the new year and had a look at the kits there.
We're practicing.
And all these years, he's still practicing.
Yeah, still practicing.
His stash gets bigger and bigger.
Still practicing.
So, although she did say yes the other day, oh.
Are we allowed to move them around and fix where the positions are with a pair of tweezers, or is that just not cricket?
I think they are. Well, there is a little bit to give to them.
I know, I can move them.
Nat saying square has a better finish, but do take longer as you need to be more accurate. Okay.
I can imagine.
Louise has replied, the first and only one I did was a square thingy. A square thingy. Right.
Very similar it's very similar to a round thingy, but square.
But your eyes were square by the time you finished it.
Yeah. So Sarah's saying, so on that basis, as I have over 1,000 plastic model kits, you do need to now go and buy 1,000 diamond knots.
Sounds like a plan, Sarah Jane. But yes, my wish list keeps growing.
There are some really cool ones out there.
So I'll just put this last one in and then I'll finish this row. And then I'll flick over.
So do you go upwards or sideways?
Me?
Yeah, you. And everybody else that does them, do you go upwards or do you go sideways?
Well, I think it depends on the angle.
I'm sort of like...
My owl, I'll go and get it in a second.
Is your owl a bit of a hoot? Oh, dear.
Oh, so funny. Right. With my owl, I started at the bottom because rather than being landscape, it's portrait. Spillage! Only 2. So yeah, I did a 2-inch section at a time from the bottom up. I'd complete that bit and then move up. It just made it easier because obviously when you've finished a section, because of the sticky stuff, you need to keep it covered.
Uh-huh.
So it doesn't get messy.
Mm-hmm.
Lewis is suggesting you start in the middle and work outwards.
I was thinking that. I've used all them.
But I think other people just choose like a square and do a square at a time as they're working the way through it.
Right.
So, right, just bear with me 1 second.
It's at least 2 seconds so far. Da, da, da.
So this is the one. This is my owl. I'm about, as you can see, I'm perhaps not quite 2/3 of the way through, but I'm absolutely loving this. It's taken me longer than it probably would have done if I wasn't videoing it. But I've been videoing it so as I can put it up on my YouTube channel at some point.
It's a time lapse, isn't it?
It'll be a time lapse. There's a bit of talking at the beginning about what the kit is, etc. It's sort of going to be a beginner's guide on diamond art from a beginner point. Put my teeth in, from a beginner's point of view. But yeah, as you can see, I'm really chuffed with this. So pleased with it. I think it's going to look absolutely amazing when it's finished. So that's so right. What everybody's saying, Jack. I start in the left-hand corner and work across. Okay.
Okay, start from the left. Are you a lefty then, Jacqueline? Because you're a lefty, aren't you? Do you start on the left?
I'm a lefty, yes.
So I'm a righty, and I've naturally just gone straight to the right corner.
It is better to start from the side where prominent where the hand is, because of leaning on the sticky substance. So as you work, if you're left-handed, you start with the left, and then as you're working your way across, you're leaning on the diamond, on the drill bits that you've already put down. Whereas if you work from a lefty and work from the right, then you're leaning constantly on the sticky bit.
You get all sticky.
So Nat's saying generally as a rule, I'll go so many up, then go all across. Lewis is asking, have you named them?
The dragons?
The dragons? No, not yet. At the moment, they're just fire and ice.
Might go for Reginald.
Might do a little competition up in my group or something. Get people to name them.
That'll be all right.
So what's Kevin have to say? I find when my
hi Kevin
demands start, I totally switch off from everything.
Yeah.
Especially when I can't sleep. Yeah. I think Karl seems to have got the hang of it. It's well away into this. But yeah, that's one thing I've found with it. It's, I wouldn't say addictive as such. You just find it that therapeutic. You just immerse in it. And it's brilliant.
Brilliant.
So Nat's saying, I start from the bottom right. Yeah. Jacqueline's actually right-handed, but finds it easy to start from the left.
And work over. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, Lewis, no, the owls. No, I haven't actually named them yet. It's actually going to be framed and a present. So it's actually for my father-in-law when we finally can get back over to Spain.
Yeah.
But Lewis has got a good name for them. Is that the dragons or the owls? So Well, that's that. So
Might
what
call
I'm
them
going to
Meng and
do
Tamia.
is I am going to try and share my screen now.
What are you doing now? You're going to go over to the group?
I'm going to go over to the group
Have a look what's going on. Okay.
and have a look over there.
Perfect. I've taught you well. You know exactly what to do.
I'm learning. I'm a quick learner. I'll probably have forgotten by next Tuesday. So I've scrolled all the way down to when the group first started, which is only 2 weeks ago, and yet I've got that many posts. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, the group started really, really well. Lots of interaction.
So one of the ladies on my group does a lot of sewing, as you can see from this kit. Absolutely brilliant. A 50th birthday gift made for a friend's sister. There is another picture she posted a bit further up where her friend had actually received it.
Nice.
And she was really happy with it. I love the colours on that. It's absolutely brilliant. So I'll scroll past these. As you can, like I say, it was when I first joined the group.
Lots of welcome posts.
So the next one is a young lady called Leslie. Makes beaded jewellery as a hobby. And these are some that she's completed. Absolutely brilliant.
They're pretty cool, like.
Absolutely brilliant. Oh, I like that one. Really, really nice. Absolutely lovely. This lady, Heidi, this is completely different from what she usually does. This lady actually makes chutneys and jams. So she's completely gone for something different and actually painted and redecorated furniture, which looks absolutely brilliant. That was what it was before, and it's now
pretty cool,
black.
like.
And it looks so much better with those pads as well. It's absolutely fantastic. This is a mural from Sarah. Her daughter's bedroom wall she did last year. It's supposed to be the Milky Way or similar from the Hubble telescope. I had great fun, not done anything as big before. So that's just go, that's brilliant. I couldn't do anything like that.
No.
It's unbelievable. That's what she was going for. So it's not too bad, actually. It's
pretty good, like.
That is absolutely fantastic. Next, we have some more furniture upgrades. Not a bad idea, actually. Something just cheap and cheerful.
Makes it look like you've got an all new one.
And just a bit of paint and some of the sticky backed, I don't know what you call it. I should have said it in here. Yeah, the sticky back plastic you can buy. It doesn't look like much when it's on the roll, but that looks really effective. So that's that. Absolutely brilliant weekend that was.
Yeah. I was stuck at work.
Yes, you were waiting, dear. So, another Mardi again. More sewing crap. She made 5 notebook covers with pen slots. They're gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Make perfect gifts, don't
Quite
they?
striking, aren't they?
Yeah, like the contrasting
Yeah.
contrasts against the main pattern.
It's a good thing about doing the things on your own. You never get anything as good in the shops to buy. And if you do find something that's really, really good, it's usually really, really expensive.
Yeah. But yeah, so I always try to go handmade if you can. If you can't make it yourself, try and get it handmade. So this is a Jennifer. What she's got. I enjoy knitting. This was the last thing I completed, which was a shawl. And she's currently working on a baby blanket. The colours on that are absolutely lovely. I'm not quite sure what sort of size it is. There's nothing for comparison. But if it's a shawl, I should imagine it's big enough to fit over your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
So another welcome post. That was me sharing things again. Here we go. Somebody actually shared something here. I think she's got another post where she's been doing decoupage as well. Absolutely brilliant.
You've got some of that, haven't you?
I've had tried my hand at decoupage, but I gave up. I may need to try again. So there we go. Beginning of last year, a few of us got together to make pouches for the wildlife in Australia after the horrendous fires. Yeah, last year it really needed to do one and go away.
It has done.
I know, thankfully. Still seems to be lingering though.
Just got replaced by 2021.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, looks like somebody's posted there making bags. Various crafts, and I'm just in the process of securing business premises. So again, a lot of the ladies on this group,
Nice.
they do a lot of crafting for selling. I have set up a weekly post within the group so that rather than my feed get full of sales posts, they can share the links to their groups and shop fronts or whatever every Saturday, just to try and keep the feed clear of sales, because it's just supposed to be for crafts. So if anybody has any other ideas, suggestions, then just give me a shout. So Sarah again making cushions. These are actually made from a tablecloth because she liked the pattern and colour. Amazing what you can upcycle. See something you like, but you don't want it as that, you want it as something else.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. She also there's quite a few ladies down our way in Brecon, where we stay, that made a lot of the scrubs for the staff, because obviously, because of at the beginning of the COVID.
The big purple monster. You're not allowed to say COVID on YouTube.
Aren't we?
Mm.
The other horrible C word.
Careful now.
Yeah. You've got me all tangled up now. They literally running out of scrubs at the hospitals because they're having to wash and wear all the time. So a lot of ladies were given material or donated material, made up scrubs to certain specs, and don't, obviously they were all given as charity. They all volunteered and everything. It was brilliant. It's amazing what communities can actually do under crisis.
Pretty cool, right?
I'm just looking what Lewis is saying here in chat. I was just going to post the apron I made for Nats, but I don't think I'm in your group yet. Okay, well, you better get yourself added then, Lewis.
Chop, chop.
So, again, another lockdown drop-off and collection point for toiletries, etc., for the hospital wards. So she also, off her own back, made up wash bags to keep the toiletries in, which was just an absolute amazing thing to do. And this was me. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to do. So obviously I started the owls. And this is one of Nat's finished ones. Absolutely
I think that was
beautiful.
Nat's first one. I can remember when Nat started that.
First one, yeah. So
pretty cool, right?
That.
Pretty cool.
I love tigers. I actually have a original painting of a tiger that we were given to us, painted and given to us as a wedding present by my uncle. He did. So how old is that, Karl, now? Too old.
Around about 2006, I think.
Not bad for you, dear.
He's put the date on it, I think.
Yeah, and he initialed it. So yeah. So here's Jacqueline starting on her huge diamond art project. I think there's some a bit further up where you've done a lot more than that. My golden stitch, for anybody who hasn't seen it. Quite pleased. I'm really pleased with how that turned out. Very chuffed with it.
For such a basic kit, it did actually come out quite well. I'm looking forward to when you do the other one.
The spider.
Mm-hmm.
I've been told, a few people have told me not to do it on YouTube because they don't like spiders. But so yeah, this lady was trying out something new, and she's literally been cutting paper, and these are just absolutely fantastic. Oh.
I thought at first they were laser cut pieces of wood when I saw it, and she was going to paint them, but they are, I can't believe they were paper.
Some of these absolutely intricate detail. I think that is so cute. Penguin.
Hard. It's not easy to cut paper with a knife.
I should imagine the knife is going to be super.
Yes.
Super sharp. And keep your fingers out of the way. Love the elephant.
They are cool. Like I say, I thought originally they were like bits of wood that had been laser cut.
Yeah. So that's me making a stormy owl. So this was a Wednesday work in progress. So this is Abby. She's another seamstress. She's made some amazing things. She actually made a body warmer for me. I'm sure I've shared it at some point in here. But yeah, she's very, very talented. She does things. She makes things basically to your measurements and your requirements. She does a lot of children's clothes, but she has sort of started to branch out more in older people, like ladies' things like leggings and t-shirts and dresses as well. So, Nat's commented, the paper cutting craft look amazing. Yeah, me too. I can just imagine the paper tearing on me and having a wibble. So yeah, Jacqueline's diamond art coming on.
Wibble, wibble.
So here we go. Here's the same lady who made that dress. She'd finished the top. Absolutely stunning. The detail and quality. So yeah, very talented is Abby. And again, sharing a bit more of my diamond art. If anybody on isn't subscribed to Dexter's Crafters YouTube channel, please do join them on a Friday night.
And the group Dexter's Crafty Crafters.
Yes,
I can never say that right.
it's quite a mouthful.
It is. Thanks, Nat.
No offense, Nat, but it is quite a mouthful. It's almost as good as you trying to say super marine. Sorry, just had to put that in. Only joking.
Yes, sir.
So that's the one that Jacqueline works on a Friday night. See, notice the blue tack. That's where I pitched the idea from. Thanks, Jacqueline. Great advice there. But yes, this is the piece that Jacqueline works on a Friday evening. And again, Abby, the seamstress, trying her hand at a bit of paper cutting again. She'd made a cake topper for her son. And I don't know whether she shared it.
She did. The cake is shared, yeah.
Or is it further another no, I think it's further up where she shared the cake itself. So another talented lady who does hieroglyphy. Is anybody on?
Look at that. I've not seen that one. I must have missed that one.
Yeah. Actually drawing with a pyro pen or whatever they're called. That is gorgeous.
That's pretty cool, right?
Pictures wow. Yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. Has anybody in chat actually tried pyrography? That's another one that scares me a bit.
Didn't even know it was a thing.
You've got a stool, dear, in the bedroom that Adam made for you with pyrography.
I'll take your word for it.
So there we go. There's Abby's finished cake with the cake topper that she made. Her boy is a big Spider-Man fan, in case you hadn't guessed. I think Frank shared this everywhere he could.
Yeah, what is it?
But what is it? It got me until we saw the actual picture, and it was just wow.
You'd never have guessed it, would you? Well, I certainly wouldn't.
No, definitely wouldn't have guessed it. Here we go. Here's the bargain tubs. Definitely going to need to get some more. When you think 70p for 8 of them, that's how much they cost.
Crinkle, crinkle.
And some more work on Jacqueline's. And can't wait till that arrives. This will be my next one. So again, what could it be? And there it is. It was actually a bumper car. And it's just like, you wouldn't think. Absolutely brilliant.
I try my best not to.
So, and he's actually put working lights in them. I think there might be another post a bit further up. He's got 3 or 4 of them. Absolutely fantastic. And this, I am absolutely so proud of a hubby, Karl, making models. It's taken him, what is it? How long, Karl? 12 months to do this?
13 months. That's because I stopped.
Get this finished. You got about 2/3 of the way there, and then obviously last year was just one of those years that you just want to forget. He lost his mojo. I should say modelling mojo. I'll rephrase that. His modelling mojo. But he got it back in style.
Not bad for a first go.
So, even for those who don't appreciate scale models, this is just, the detail to it is absolutely fantastic. Super proud of this, I am. So, the detail is just, yes, wow. Here we go. This is the lady who was doing the paper crafts. This is another one of hers. It's attached to, I think, it's like a notebook or something, or it's just on the background, a glittery background.
Jacqueline's just saying she's just put Kevin's first square drill into the group.
Cool. Once I get to the top, I'll refresh if it's not appeared. There we go. There's Frank's bumper cars. Brilliant they are. Absolutely love them. I think we're getting near to the top. This is Henry.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Sanchez. With his, I don't know what it is. Let me have a look. I've lost the title.
Aeroplane.
It's a Rebel 148 F-14 Tomcat.
Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool.
Great job, Henry. Absolutely brilliant. This is a work in progress one. Lady making up some little pouches to keep scissors in, so the scissor holders. And those are the finished products. Fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Got some really talented ladies in the group. Just need some gents, Lewis.
You got Frankie.
I've got a couple, yes, sorry. I've got
Henry.
Frank, and I've got Henry, and I've got Karl. So, missing this. Here we are. Sarah making a face mask with a headband attached. Not a bad idea, actually, because sometimes these, if you've got to wear these all day, they can really hurt your ears. And you're not allowed to move them or anything, or supposed to anyway. So a bit more of Jacqueline's finished. What are these here? I think these are little lavender pillows. You can pop them in the microwave. They contain lavender. I'm trying to read the description here. I'd asked her before what was in them. But yeah, they're warmable little pillows that you can pop under your pillow at night with lavender and wheat.
I suppose you can put anything you want, really. Any sort of smell you want. Potpourri and all that sort of stuff. As long as you can warm it up, of course.
Well, yeah, if you wanted to create your own, but obviously those particular ones. So this was a flashback Friday that I've started doing in the group for people to share past creations. So this lady Maud made this for her. I think it was for her mom, who sadly passed away a few years ago. But she got it back herself, and she'd actually sewn in a pouch. Doesn't show in the picture, but she'd sewn in a little pocket to keep a hot water bottle in there, which I think is a fantastic idea. So, and me showing off my photographs from a course that I did 3 years ago. I really need to get back into photography again. So a bit more Jacqueline's picture. I think you can actually, in this picture, you can see the size of how big it is. Wow, Jacqueline, that's a tall one. Or is that folded in half and you've got half again?
It's a monster.
That's a monster. It is. So anyway, a bit more Jacqueline's finished on the Friday night. And this is another lady who's been making crates, planters.
Oh, they're cool.
And things for going in the garden. Oh, this is another lady who does just different things. She's looks like she's an artist. She's painted things.
Some people have called me an artist before.
That glass is absolutely fantastic, what she's done there.
Yeah, they're ace. Don't get no ideas, you.
What, for my gin?
Mm-hmm.
Aye. There's another one.
Oh, I like that.
Good. Very nice. A wine glass with some flowers.
Oh.
And a cup as well with thistles.
Thistles.
Very talented. Oh, wow.
Peacocks. Cool. Now there's a skill.
Yeah, this is painting on glass. Very, very cool. And some more creations by Mardy. Luggage tag. I think these are key rings. Did she say in the description? Needle rolls and crochet hook ones as well. So, like I was saying before, Social Saturday, this is something else I've put in the group. So the ladies who do actually craft to sell on can share the link to their pages as well. So anybody, if you see anything on the page that they've shared, then you have the links to go and, if you're interested in buying them as well.
Which is always nice. It's always nice to buy from the small businesses.
Absolutely. And then some more planters from that lady. It's me with me owls again. And Happy Easter from Frank. That looks yummy. I don't know whether that was pudding or breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't matter where you eat it.
No.
You just want to eat it.
And this was my very first scale model build. I don't know how many people actually got the joke, because it was actually from a Kinder Egg, in case anybody didn't realise.
Is it?
No worries. Catch up with him later, Nat.
Yeah, Tom will talk to him later, Nat.
But yeah. And I'm nearly there. So that was me waking up the Wish bracelets. So that's the finished things there. So whoever guesses right for the question, in case you've missed it, it's in the title. And the question is, who first said diamonds are a girl's best friend? So if you haven't had a guess yet, do so quickly, because we'll be giving the answer away shortly. And this is a bit more of Jacqueline's done. This is going to be huge, Jacqueline, when it's finished. Have you got a wall big enough? Oh, this is what Karl was on about before. This, Yvonne, you've seen the top she was making earlier. Yesterday she was playing about with keys and nuts and bolts and making things. I think this is absolutely brilliant. I have messaged her because I fancy something like that, because we're forever looking for something where to put the keys.
Yeah.
Because when people are coming in and out of the house at different times, and I want to lock the door, so normally we leave the key in the door. But if obviously Emma comes home at say 11 at night, we lock the front door, but Karl's on nights, we can't really leave the key in the door, or else he can't get in. So something unusual and quirky like this would be fantastic in the porch for hanging the keys on. And then Karl won't be like, Lise, where have I put my keys?
Yeah, I will.
And there we go. That was the first one we saw, which I think is a brilliant idea. You could say shed or man cave. Definitely get one like that from her when Karl has his shed down the garden.
The crafters.
Just having a play about with making a clock as well. Absolutely fantastic. And this is the very talented Abby again, the eldest. A night dress for her. That is absolutely fantastic. I love the colour of that material.
Yeah, it's nice, like.
I think she said she saved some material for herself to make herself a t-shirt or something. Absolutely brilliant. And I think we're getting to the top. So I'll just do a quick refresh. Find my button. And oh, super cute now. Lovely.
Ooh.
I haven't got the patience to do things like that. I started trying to make, like I say, the best I can do at the moment is my draft excluder, and the head that's supposed to be a dog. that was tricky enough.
Jacqueline needs to share her bears and stuff, and the Pikachus and all those.
Yes, I had a little on your site, on your YouTube channel, Jacqueline, at those. They're very cute. Oh, wow, Kev.
Nice.
Oh, that is, oh, wow.
That's awesome. Where's mine? This is.
Well, good. Now, do you see what you've done now, Jacqueline? I've got to go and look for a tank one for Karl.
That's cool.
Oh, wow, Kev, that is brilliant.
All right.
And that's it. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your work. So, let's go back. Are you finished now, Karl? Have you nearly done all that?
Not far off.
Nat's put, I can knit toys but don't have the patience for blankets or large items.
You still drinking that brew? It'll be cold by now, won't it?
Me drinking the brew, yeah. I've been holding it, keeping my hands warm. I'm absolutely frozen. The room that we use as the office come craft room
It's
is
roasting.
the coldest room in the house, and I don't know why.
It's not.
So, sorry, something's on my. Do I say click that? Sorry, I'm still learning the streaming software. Do I press this stop sharing?
Yes.
Right.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still. This is the first time I've used this software, so you just have to bear with me. Yes, my EO. It was a few weeks ago in Asda. I wanted some flowers. Carl says, I'm not buying you flowers. So we went a bit further around and we saw these mugs, and he says, I'll get you one of them instead. So I said, okay. Anyway, back to it. Keep distracting me. So I'm going to scroll back through to see who's had a guess at, where are we? Go back to the beginning. Okay. So who first said diamonds are a girl's best friend? So Lewis said Marilyn Monroe. Good guess. And Nat said Carol Channing. Now I'll just double check whether anybody else has said anything. I don't think they have. Oh, first.
One.
Yeah, Lewis following on from Nat. Because Nat's always right. I'm assuming.
Well, I know how he feels.
Oh dear. And in this instance, Nat is right.
Yay! Well done,
Correct
Nat.
answer was Carol Channing. And I've lost the thingy now. Hang on. The scrolling is just. How on earth do you let guys get on? There we go. There's the winning answer. Yeah, Carol Channing in the original Broadway production of Gentlemen Prefer Blondes back in 1949. Yes, it was then later sung by Marilyn Monroe in the movie. But the very first one was Carol Channing. So well done, Nat.
Well done, Nat.
I will get that. I've got a few things to send off to you today, when I get to the post office later, so I'll just pop that in as well. So Kev said the tank was 80 by 40
Wow.
and it took him 2.5 weeks from start to finish.
Wow.
That is a big one. You'll
Don't
have
like
to
a big one.
wait. I hope there's only adults present.
Well, Lewis is here.
No, he's not. He had to go to
Oh yeah,
work.
he's gone, isn't he? So yeah, it's only adults now.
My hands are so cold. So I think that's pretty much it. If Karl's finished, you're going to show us how much you've done then, dear.
Not much. Hold on.
I say it's quite a way away. Oh gosh, it has come on.
So just that.
He's addicted.
Just that bit. That
You
black
have
bit
to
there.
double check that you're not going over letters that are different.
No, I've just thrown all the same colour down.
Okay, so what's your opinion on diamond dots since this is your very, very first go?
Well, I'm actually thinking of what Jacqueline said earlier on and going from left to right. It is actually more accurate for a right-handed person to go from left to right. Well, I'm finding it is as well. So I'm doing little blocks. So I'm like starting, say, here, working this way, and then coming back a bit, working this way, going out a bit, coming back this way, because it is easier, actually, more accurate to go work this way. That's what I'm finding anyway.
Oh, brilliant. You say I didn't get much done. Never mind. I'll bring it back out. I'll hopefully we'll have to change roles.
You're the chat dolly, that's why.
I'm the chat dolly. Yeah, I'll have to do a bit of mine later, for an hour. Try and catch up with Karl. So I'll think that's pretty much it. We have 8 people watching, which is absolutely fantastic for my first show. Thank you very, very much. That's truly appreciated for everybody coming along.
Don't forget you had Lewis here as well.
And we had Lewis here as well. I think at one point there was 10 or 11 people viewing, which I am really, really chuffed. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up, please. And if you haven't subbed up already, subbed. Can't speak, put my teeth in. I'm saying it again. Subbed yet, please do. It's all appreciated. And hopefully, once I can sort out another webcam, you'll be able to see my lovely face. Well, we'll see.
Sorry, a little bit of a cough. Yeah, that's something I don't do very often.
Yeah. I was going to say, you have got 2 cams, but you tend not to use the one that looks at your face. But there is his excuse because you'd be able to see my back because Karl actually sits behind me.
No, you sit behind me.
Okay, we sit behind each other. We'll have to rearrange the desks so you sit by my side.
Oh.
Maybe not. So, for today, thank you very much again.
Well,
and for now, it's goodbye from me.
And it's a goodbye from her. Thank you all for coming along. It's been a bit of a blast. I'll put these away for now.
Okay.
Well, I didn't get as much done as I thought I would.
You didn't get as much done as you thought you would.
I thought you'd go quicker than that, but it hasn't.
Oh no, it does take as long as you take your time and follow what you're doing, then yeah, it can take a little while.
I think I'll put them all on upside down. Then you turn in that way.
Sarah Jane saying she's enjoying it. Thank you very much, Jane. Sarah Jane.
Thank you.
Kevin as well. Thank you very much. So hopefully this will be a regular thing.
Regular-ish, as regular as we can.
As regular as
Well,
we
for me
can.
anyway.
Yeah. Karl is going to be my main co-host when he's not working. When he is working, then obviously I've got 1 or 2 people in mind who can co-host with me.
Ooh, who could that be?
I wonder, Nat.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. And anybody else who's got a YouTube channel, I'll be giving them a shout. But yes, there's plenty of people I can choose from. Might even get James to come along and do a
Ooh.
diamond dot. Can you imagine that? Oh. Anyway, so final one last time, thank you for making my first stream absolutely amazing, and hopefully see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.